Right, so I when I got the Viroch, my Webley Raider went in the kind of metaphorical cupboard, and I didn't use it that often for obvious reasons, because the Viroch was bloody awesome. And all the time with the Raider I had a stirrup pump, and then I bought a cylinder for the Viroch and fitted the Viroch plug on the end of my cylinder. Then I got the Raider serviced, because I filled it up. I changed this over. Well, I filled it up with somebody else's bottle and it just leaked. All the seals had gone, so I got it serviced, and I thought, right, well, I want to keep using this. And the problem with having, I got a new probe for it because the old one had gone. The problem with having two probes and one cable is you have to release these, and if you leave it for a while, because these are two different types of metal, they can kind of bind together. They can cause you real problems. So I was looking at buying another cable like this. Now, to put this in and out of the cylinder is really nice, and you can just finger tighten. It's a nice seal. But with this one, this has to be really quite tight to get a seal on it. So I thought, if I buy another one of these cables with this adapter on the end of it, rather than just kind of from thumb to thumb section like we've got here, that'd be good. The problem with that is that you can buy the cable from thumb to thumb here for like 16 quid, but for the additional bit it's like 32 quid. And I just thought, well, that's quite expensive for a bit of tube. Is there a better way of doing it? When I got the Webley serviced, I did say to him, do you have any of these? There's a guy, the gunsmith that got it done by. I said, do you have any of these cables for it? And he did what, most, I suppose, decent retailers would do. He asked me, he wanted more information because he had a better solution, and the better solution was to add an adapter onto this and a plug onto that to make it quick release. So that's what I've done. I've bought from Test Pressure Oak Tree Barn a kit to do that. Now, the kit specifically is for two guns. If you've got two guns but only one probe, this is what they sell. Now, initially when I went on eBay and bought it, I just bought the two plugs and then was trying to find the kit. So I found the plug and the end bit at one place for like 21 quid, and then they were selling these bits, which would go onto your probe, and then fit into kind of a snap-on connector that goes on the end of your tube. And I initially ordered two of those to put one on each probe, and then look around for the quick release coupling on there, and then I did. This is kind of one of those videos where you're going to learn from my stupidity. I then looked at the other things they sold, and I think on the third page of the stuff they sold, there was the kit for 16 quid with free postage and packaging. It's, I'll do that standard thing. I'll put a link at the bottom to show you, so you can get to it as well. So yeah, two of those, and the quick release female end to go on the end of your air hose. But also with those you get a couple of washers as well. So two metal surround washers, two rather large white plastic washers, and a single rubber washer. That's what comes in the package with your standard receipt. But you also get some fitting instructions of how to put it in. And so So for 16 quid, delivered literally the day after I ordered it, and they dealt with me being an idiot by cancelling the one for the 2 and sorting out the other one. I've got it all set up. So I'm going to put this together and then fill up the Webley Raider. See, and I suppose I'm not trying not to damage it, but this is kind of the issue, that with 2 different types of metal, it's got to be tight to get a seal, and then you potentially have to do some damage to get it taken apart. So, right, socket to charging hose. So socket to charging hose. So there's no washers involved here. Just finger tighten onto the hose nut. Finger tighten, and then a 1/4 of a turn. Won't even take that. That's tight. Okay, so plug to gun charging probe. Okay, place the bonded seal over the probe's male thread. Or if the probe has little or no shoulder, got a bit of shoulder on that, then use the white seal. Place inside the plug, tighten the plug against the seal washer using spanners. So how much, what am I going to have left? Yeah, that'll be fine. So this is the, I take it this is the bonded seal, that on there. Tighten that up. Okay, so this says using spanners, so that's that one. That one will be good. Okay. Let's try the Raider first, shall we? Fingers crossed. So I can see the cylinder. Quite a disconcerting noise, isn't it? That'll do. Perfect. That worked. Now for the viral. Right, this one's not that empty actually, so. Done. Heavy bugger. So if you've got the same issue that I've got, so two guns, only want to buy one probe. It's not only a very quick way of doing it, it also stops you having to unscrew and screw in the connectors, which are so this brass one will, I'm expecting these two to become one item quite soon. That in a month, a couple of months, it's going to be hard to get those two apart from each other. But I'm not really that fussed. Because the connection designed to be made here and not further up, so I'm is over the moon a slightly exaggerated thing to say about it. Yeah, it is, I suppose. I'm very pleased with it, very pleased indeed. I have no complaints whatsoever about this. I've even put a review on eBay, which is not the kind of thing I normally do because I can normally not be asked, but that was a very good service and a very good product. I would strongly recommend it. Strongly recommend it? Is that highly? I'd highly recommend it. Bloody idiot.